Alright, this time I got a topic, a theme for an edit, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to create something cool. So I'm just gonna start right away. Hopefully I don't have anything in my gallery. Alright, so I'm gonna add a background. I'm gonna add a video that I found today, which was a pretty cool video with a very nice visual at the very end right here. So I'm gonna be trying to recreate that kind of like this. So it just consumes the whole earth and then it turns it into a black hole, and then a lot of cool stuff happens, and then this. So I already have an idea for that visual because I've created something similar before. Hopefully I'm gonna find it now. I think I made it into a GIF. So where's should be like GIF Studio. Here. This one. I think this one is the thing that I created. So it could be something like that. So it looks kind of similar to this. I'm just gonna have to make a lot of adjustments, but I'm able to create something like that. So I guess this part is not gonna be a huge problem. I already know how I'm gonna create a black hole, though I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this camera movement, because I know how to create a black hole that is just stationary in the middle of the screen, and it kind of covers the entire screen, like this whole area. Otherwise it just doesn't work, but I'm gonna figure it out. So the first thing that I think, well, I gotta do something with this earth consuming scene. And what I think, well, I don't have an earth PNG yet. I think I'm just gonna do it right now. So let's find one. I'm gonna use this goofy browser. Alright, so okay. Earth PNG. So I'm gonna try to find a real PNG here, because it's gonna be quite hard, I think. So let's let's find a real PNG. Damn, I don't see a single one, and I need a good looking one. I don't see any. Well, this one could work. It's fine, I think. What happens when I download it? So I'm gonna save it. It's not letting me for some reason. Oh, there's maybe it's because of the chat UI. It just covers the button or something like that. Maybe because of that. Do other buttons work? They don't. What? What if I? Wow, this is amazing. All right, so the button doesn't work. Amazing. This is great. What am I gonna do about that? This is okay. I need to find a good PNG. Holy shit! Damn! What a cringe ads! What a cringe ad! Damn! All right. So maybe this one. Nice, small. Damn, are there any good PNGs of Earth? Or are there not? I mean, any kind of PNG could work, really. Well, that it just changes as I click on it. Just look. Oh, how do these work? Why are they so weird? This has the background, but only half of it does. Why is it hard? And when I try to download it, it doesn't work. What is that? Open image. I've already opened it. Does it happen with every PNG, or does it not? Damn, it can't even load it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. Let's use Firefox. I don't know. Wait a second. So let's I don't know, actually. How does this one look? I just want it to be somewhat close to that. This one I think I could try to make it myself. That's gonna be fun. Let's try that. Actually, I'm just gonna make it myself. So that is fine. This placement. Okay, so I'm gonna add a transparent background to that. I know that. I'm gonna add a transparent background. And then I'm gonna add a basic shape sticker. Does the stream even work? Because I see the people, but I don't see the chat at all. I'm just not sure. I could check it, probably. Yesterday I couldn't check it. It just didn't work. Let's see how it goes now. Oh, I can. Just gotta turn off the sound. See what? Alright, it works. It's fine. Oh, holy shit. Why? It doesn't display the messages for some reason. Oh, why does it not do that? Well, I'm 20. Well, damn. So what do I do now? Because it doesn't display the messages. This is kind of weird. And the chat is connected, so yesterday I didn't have the chat connected for some time. That's why the chat didn't work. But then I connected it and it just worked worked fine. Now it doesn't. So I don't know what to do. This is weird. Can I like reload it or something? I should be able to do that. Nah, I don't know. Bro, why is it always like that? I always face some kind of problems whenever I stream. Yesterday it was terrible connection. Today it's the chat not working. Oh. This is painful. I don't know. Well, I was gonna create an Earth PNG myself, so I guess I'm just gonna do that. I don't really know how I'm gonna check the chat then, because it just doesn't work. Well, probably gonna figure something out. Okay, this color looks fine. I'm thinking of creating a texture at the bottom, so I'm just gonna get rid of that for a second. I'm gonna add some effects. So I'm gonna take a picture like that. Is gonna be a transparent high resolution layer that I'm gonna add ghost paths to. And yeah, I'm gonna use it for particles. Yeah, that's bad, because I can't read the chat. Though you are not saying anything anymore, but, well, perhaps someone will. Damn. Maybe if I pause and unpause? I don't know. I don't think it worked. And I don't think I can reload the chat connection. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna add some stickers now. So for I want to have clouds. So to make clouds, I guess I'm gonna, well, that's ugly. Let's use that. So I'm gonna use this sticker to create clouds. I'm gonna send it to back, then bring to front. Bring forward. And then apply another ghost paths effect. Send it to back, bring forward 2 times. So now I got this thing that I can work with. So I'm gonna create a lot of particles like that with, I think with Fountain. Fountain's gonna look better. So it's gonna be something like this, but it's ugly, so I'm gonna do it this way. Gonna duplicate this layer and then replace it with solid color layer. So I just need something black at the bottom. Guess I'm gonna check the chat this way, because there's no other way for me to do that. This is this is stupid. Okay. So it's kind of like that, but it's gonna be different. First of all, I just need a lot of particles like that. And then I'm gonna apply this VR360 effect, which is gonna make it look different. Okay, so and I'm probably gonna blur it, and then I'm gonna add a layer that's gonna have it all combined. So it's pretty much like this. Then I'm gonna send it, bring forward 2 times, I think, and then blur it like this. So that looks like a cloud, I think. It could look like a cloud. So now I can make this invisible and then duplicate this layer to get the copy. So this is all now in one layer, and I can use it for clouds. Okay. So I have my earth here and this layer here. I'm gonna use screen. Alright. The blending multiply like that. Oh shit, what is that? What is that? It's not supposed to look like that. Well, bro, what? Bro, what? Why is it suddenly black? I don't like it when it's black. I need it to be transparent. Why did it suddenly become black? Yeah. What? So I sent it to back and then it's suddenly black for no reason. Even though... Oh. Alright. There... Oh, I see. I see. But that's not a problem. I can just crop it out. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, because the blending mode, it doesn't work on transparent pixels. I would probably rather it just be transparent than on transparent pixels when you apply blending mode, but I guess that's just not how it works. Right, so I don't really like how this cloud looks. I might play around with the radius. Oh, and I can actually use it for continents as well, or whatever they're called in English. Probably continents, I'm not sure. And I'm too lazy to check it. So I can create land with this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just... How am I gonna do it? Okay, I think I can change the color of this layer. And now I can use... Now I can use... Now I can adjust the color parameters, color properties, and just get any color I want. Right, so I need green, just darker green. Oh, it's not gonna work because I'm using blending mode, right? That's bad. Well, it kinda looks like an earth already, just... Well, it's not like real earth, it's just kinda like it. And it's not consistent at all. I might just look for the most fitting frame and then work on it. Which one's the best? It's probably something like... I could actually make it animated, but then it's gonna have a lot of problems. I'm gonna face a lot of issues. I would actually like it to just be like this, but I can't make it not progress. Like, I can't make the color not spread like it's gonna do it. So I just gotta find a good frame. Well, there was probably a good frame like here. It's just too much green. It's maybe like this. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This one is good. Why is it so hard to find a good good frame. I'm gonna check the chat now, cause, well, gotta do that. Well, I guess nobody's saying anything. Right, okay, so here, this one works. Yeah, this one works. Why did I move it? Wait. Shouldn't have moved it. Man. Here. Okay, if I manage to work like this, it's gonna be cool. Wait. It's the color has just disappeared just now. Like this looks fine. I would work with it like that. Yeah, if it looked like this, it would be cool. So this is how I want it to look. But then, of course, I need to add more details to the land. Just gonna duplicate it more. Why is it? Oh, right. It was the wrong layer. So I'm gonna duplicate it now and do all that. Just change the color to something different. Maybe, wait, where's the, why does it not work? Wait, what have I duplicated? Oh, I'm not working with the right layer. So there's a bug in KineMaster now that makes it impossible to give unique names to the layers, which makes it really hard to work in projects like that. Like, you can give the layer a name, but it's not gonna be displayed. Like, you can just give it a name and it's there, but it should be displayed here as well. But now it's not. Okay, so now if I manage to make it look good, it's gonna be cool. So let's feather it and yeah, something like this. Maybe I could, yeah. All right, this looks good enough. Now I gotta do something with clouds and probably add more gradient to water. So I'm gonna make it a dark blue like this, and then send it backwards 2 times. So how to not mess up the visuals? How not to mess them up? Can somebody tell me? Just gonna rotate it. I wanna add gradient to water to make it look better. Maybe make it darker. Like, I can't really make it dark because I'm using blending mode, which relies on the picture being bright. So if I make it dark, I just make it less visible. Gotta keep that in mind. Maybe I can change the contrast of the picture something like this. I don't know. The chat even work? I don't know. Well, it certainly doesn't work. I don't know if anybody's sending any messages. What's going on? Oh, bro, I'm watching you. I'm Edit Z. I just can't chat because I'm watching on TV. Oh, yes. Well, well, a lot. Well, I just can't see the. That's. I only got my connection just going for no reason. Yeah, so this is probably lagging right now. It's probably lagging. Man, how do I make it fine? Maybe I could rotate it. I don't want it to overlap with anything. Why is it so hard? It's so hard to just have a stream without any issues. Okay, maybe something like this. I'm not sure how to make it, because as I said, it's not gonna work. Maybe something like, oh, well, that's terrible. That's bad. If I move it a little bit to the side, like this, and then it's gonna have, there's a little bit of that layer outside of that I can't really do anything about if I do it this way. But I think it's fine like this. Good, I think. Just a little bit, it's fine. I go back to KineMaster, especially because there's a bug that makes the project, you see, it's been delayed. Yes, good update. I mean, they fixed some issues, so I'm not complaining. It's just funny. Okay, I can duplicate it. I'm gonna make it white. I mean gray. So lower the saturation, then rotate it. I want it to look like clouds on the real thing. And it's probably, I could add some details maybe. Also, where's the damn, wait, what have I done? Oh man. Well, I can't just undo. I guess I was working with a layer. So before I duplicate it, okay, this is duplicate this layer, this, change the saturation of this layer. Just do 0 minus 100, but I guess that's they are barely visible. I need to I need the cloud to be more visible. I can't. Oh, wait. Maybe just duplicate it a bunch of times, but it's gonna. Oh, and that's an. That it jumps to. Might duplicate the layer. And that's kind of annoying. KineMaster should change it. Alright, so something like this. It's kind of ugly because it's symmetrical. I can probably mirror it to make it not. I mean, it still is gonna be symmetrical, so not really anything doing there. I just want it to be like a real cloud, but how do I change the shape enough for it not to be like for it to not wait for it not to look like yeah that's like there is a like it's very visible. Yeah, and I can't really do anything about it. And maybe I can turn it into a circle, which isn't gonna fix my problem. Alright. Well, I could just... Well, it's not that hard. Let's fix it. It's not hard to do. So to do that, I'm gonna have to hide the layers. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off here and turn off the cropping. I'm just gonna get the texture of clouds. I need a good texture for the clouds. Also, why is it so weird? Let's increase the contrast, gamma, and now it's ugly because they are not very blurry. Not as blurry as I want them to be. Can change the brightness, but it's not gonna help much. Okay. So maybe blur on top of it when I screenshot here. Do that. Okay. So imagine if I made it and made it rotate like this. I think that would look pretty cool. Even faster. That would look pretty nice. Not gonna do that. God, I wish we had the button. We had a button to just reset the property of the effect. Because it's so annoying to just do it manually every time. I have to specifically set it to 0. Do it. Other than just dragging it to that place where it's equal to 0. Alright, so I'm gonna take that texture of the clouds somewhere here, I think. Just don't want it to be... Can actually make it... I can actually do it like that. It's gonna be... Look at that. That's a little bit too much. Too much. Damn. Well, I could actually make things that are on top and at the bottom of the planet called in English. I'm not sure. Like Antarctica, or I'm just not sure what they're called. I could make, but I don't think that. I'm not. Nobody cares about Antarctica, bro. Which one looks good? It's gotta look like a real cloud. So how do I do that? Maybe something like... Damn, it looks so nice. Just not sure. No, it looks close to what I have as a land. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so this one looks like a good enough option. Yeah, this here. So I'm just gonna use it. Alright. I'm just gonna take a picture of that. Blur it a little bit. Like this. And then I don't need to blur it now. I can do it later. So now I can hide that layer and make crop it into this shape, blur it, and use that blend. So what am I gonna do? It's not terrible. So that's something good. Go back to the shape when I double click it, because it should do that. God, so hard. Bro, that's so cool. Yeah, thanks. Wondering, I cannot see the chat. Maybe delete that, like remove it, then add a widget, and hopefully it's not gonna dox me right now on stream. Multi-chat. I'm main thing. Because what I've just done is just, it doesn't even display a message, so it's definitely, it doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I'll try rotating it now. How to position it. Which one's better? Maybe something like here. Probably something like that. The default value, it's kind of weird looking. I think that if it aligns, it's gonna be cooler. Something like this. Okay, it's kind of ugly looking, but can't do anything about it. More green variations, just to what have I just duplicated? I guess it was solid color. Hard to tell them apart. Okay, let's duplicate it. So that's the green layer, and I'm just gonna add more of it. So I'm gonna change the hue to something different, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna make a gradient out of it, because I know I got an idea. First of all, I'm gonna send it backward. So it's below the yellow thing. It's below the planet, which I don't want. And I'm just gonna zoom it here. And what have I just done? Yeah, that's ugly. Wait. Oh wait, I have a window open and damn, it's raining. It's probably gonna kill the stream eventually if it gets too bad. Because usually when it rains, the connection gets really bad. Well, anyway, just had to close the window because I have windows open in some rooms. Just gotta check if all the windows are closed. Well, I think so. I think I'm done closing the windows. Now I can go back. Yeah, the connection better not, because as I said, there's a good chance that it's gonna happen. Alright, I'm at the new location now. Get back to that. Maybe if I put in even more like this. Maybe if I start moving around. Maybe it's gonna look fine. Let's see. Now if I change the hue, only a little bit. Nah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna screenshot it and use this. I see there's this ugly border around the edge. I don't know why it doesn't curve exactly to that shape. I mean to that size. Because it recreating something similar. So it starts from, just gonna use the sound from, wait. It starts from a close-up where the black hole appears, and I'm not sure making one, but I'm gonna figure it out probably. So first of all, I'm a normal looking black hole. Shouldn't be too hard. So let's get to it. Gonna add another ghost paths layer. As you can see, I really like this. This is very good effect. Try using. So I'm gonna place it somewhere up there. I just need a lot of particles to go from top to bottom. So that doesn't look like a black hole now, but it's probably dense later on. I know that I check the chat this way, but well, what can I do? Nothing I can do. The chat is just dead on my. Holy shit. Damn. That's bad. So I don't know. Maybe I should restart it. I'm gonna try to restart it.